Hi everyone, this is Rob from the Geek Show Podcast Network. We're here at EGX 2018 and I'm speaking to James from Excalibur Games.
Yes, hi everyone.
Hi James, how are you doing?
Yeah, really good. Been super busy, and this is one of the least busy days as well. Saturday is going to be even busier. So
Tomorrow's going to be, Saturday is going to be a monster. Okay, so James, you guys are dealing with, we actually interviewed the developer of Trax last year. Now I noticed he's actually with Excalibur Games now. So how has that game been developing?
Yeah, really good. So Tom started out developing Trax, and he had a prototype which he launched on itch.io.
Yeah.
One of our product managers, Chris, at the time, found the game on itch.io. We developed it into a full commercial project under the Excalibur wing. So he's the sole developer on the game.
Yeah.
Right, he has Claire doing artwork, but he's the sole programmer. And we have funded the game, helped him out, directed development, and marketed it. And yeah, it's well underway in early access.
Awesome. For those of you who don't know, Trax is actually a train simulator with a difference because you are using wooden trains and wooden blocks. Basically, it's every child's dream toy now made into a video game. And it looks wonderful.
It's the ultimate sandbox.
Yes, it is.
Sandbox.
But you've got other games here. You've got Willowbrooke Post, Shoppe Keep 2. I love the original Shoppe Keep, by the way.
Cool.
And Flashing Lights. Now, tell us about Flashing Lights. It's obviously got something to do with the police chases.
So you have police chases, yes, but there's actually one element out of 3.
Okay.
So you have police, you have fire, and you have EMS.
All right.
And you can pick between the 3 departments. It's an open world simulated game.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily a hardcore, really realistic simulator.
Yeah.
But you have those realistic elements, and you can have fun in the open world. And it's single player or up to 10 player online multiplayer.
Awesome. Fantastic. So what about Willowbrooke Post?
So Willowbrooke Post we actually announced yesterday on stage during a press conference here at EGX. And the reaction was really good. We had a packed hall. And we had some really engaged questions afterwards, asking about the balance between linear and non-linear storytelling. So they were really engaged, proper questions, so people have been getting really enriched in it. But from a high level, Willowbrooke Post is a game where your parents have left under mysterious circumstances, and they're going to come back in a year's time, and they want you to look after the post office for a year while they're doing it. And in doing so, that means that you return to your home village of Willowbrooke, which is a fictional town in the English countryside. And it's a post office management game.
Yeah.
So you'll be sorting out letters, you'll be stamping for approval or saying, no, you need to do something else before it's being sent. There's parcel wrapping elements as well. So someone could say, right, I want to send a parcel in blue, and you're going to have to do that. You're going to have to put the blue ribbon on and things like that.
So is the parcel wrapping going to be like analog twin stick controls and end up with a book that looks like a TV antenna?
PC only for now.
Okay.
So that means keyboard and mouse mostly. I believe you can use a controller, but yeah, and that's one element of the game really. The management. You have a lot of games which are straight up management where you'll get a letter and you'll send it off, and that's it. But in this game, it's actually quite character based as well.
All right.
So you have recurring characters coming in, and you'll get to know their characters. You'll get to know their personality. And you have moral choices. So there's dialogue choices as in how you want to interact with them, but also you can do things like you can open their letter and read it to find out more. And then if you do that, that character may find out, and that's going to have lasting impact on your relationship. So it's about how you want to run your post office, what sort of reputation you want to leave behind. And we're billing it as Animal Crossing meets Papers, Please. And I think that's a very nice way of summing it up in terms of management gameplay mixed with the character-based moral choices.
Wow, awesome. Management content meets Papers, Please. That's a kind of a bizarre combination, though, when you think about it.
It is, but it's curious. It's charming, and that fits Willowbrooke perfectly.
Awesome. So obviously, the game for me, Shoppe Keep 2. What's changed?
So Shoppe Keep 1 released. It was by our developer Avidas Amantis. And he was a first-time developer, and while the game was good fun, it flipped the RPG genre on its head. Instead of playing as the epic fantasy hero, you have those heroes coming into your store, and you have to sell them the swords and potions. And it was a fantastic first entry into the series, but it was relatively limited in scope. Shoppe Keep 2 is much more open. It's actually open world. It's 4-player online multiplayer now, rather than just single player as well. But absolutely everything is still revolving around the shopkeeping elements.
All right.
So, for instance, you can go out in the open world, there's combat, but most of the time it will be for hunting animals, and then you can take their fur, and then you can sell that in your shop, for instance. So everything revolves and comes back to that central shopkeeping gameplay.
Okay. When is Shoppe 2 out then?
Shoppe Keep 2 is out in early access right now.
All right.
So it's available on Steam, but we're still updating it constantly and working towards a full release.
Okay, what about Flashing Lights? When's that out?
Flashing Lights is in early access too, same state.
Okay.
And Flashing Lights is in early access for the long haul, essentially.
Yeah.
It came out a few months ago, and it's really quite still near the start of its early access life.
Awesome. And what about Willowbrooke Post?
Willowbrooke Post, as we said, just announced yesterday, so it's coming to PC early access early next year.
Awesome. Thank you for talking to us today, James.
Okay.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.